You didn't return my calls this weekend.
After I had a moment of clarity.
I was taking responsibility and asking you to take your share.
Despite being a gifted surgeon, you are fallible.
I think I should run my procedures by Glassman from checks and balances.
And I'm the chief of this department. You will continue to run your medical decisions past me.
Me20. It's a private venture partnership with NASA.
Floating in an expansive, uninhabitable emptiness 200,000 miles from the nearest Starbucks, not for me.
You never wanted to be an astronaut when you were a kid. A trekker. All my friends had Spock ears. That was all about McCoy.
NASA doctor was right.
Not necessarily. The tumor's growing into the upper lobe. If we can remove it from the main bronchus, we can get a clean margin. The rest of the lung can stay. You'd have 80% if mass is too deep. Major blood vessels will be the same, or worse.
I think it's possible to spare her upper lobe using a surgical robot. Ren Braxton came to see me.
You're her second opinion? Or fourth, or whatever she's up to? Because with the robot, if I'd nicked her pulmonary artery, she'd likely bleed out before I had a chance to open her up to control it.
What do you think her odds of survival are if some cut the tumor out, leaving the lungs intact?
Roughly 0.
I agree. And with you, with the robot?
Still lousy. Doing exactly what you did last time, assuming that I can do anything. If it's had any effect, it's to make my judgment more acute. You feel the same way that Patty Fields did. It was Dr. Lim's idea. She's an excellent surgeon and my superior.
It's not about the mood. It's about the fear. From what I read about you, you're exactly...
Fear is also what keeps us alive. From the moon. The reason it's heroic, the reason it's exciting is because you don't know what to expect. You can't anticipate everything. 60%. This surgery, if I were doing it, there's a 60% chance that you die on the table.
60%? That number is grossly exaggerated. I spent an hour convincing my patient I'm not trying to kill her.
She came to me, I gave her my surgical opinion.
I could fire you for this.
Because I contradicted your opinion after you contradicted my opinion.
I gave her an option. You were too afraid to...
But for any option, no matter how, we were talking about the patient.
It was unprofessional, disrespectful.
If anyone showed a lack of